Alrighty, I'm back for part 2 of Sony's E3 conference coverage and my thoughts and what they said, basically, or a recap of what they said. When we left off, I was on Firewatch, and I'm gonna restate it because I don't think I let it fully out yet. So, yeah. Firewatch. It seemed to me like it was an action-adventure game. And I don't know what it would be, but I think it would probably be somewhere close to the experience of Far Cry. That's what it looked and felt like. It felt like Far Cry, and I can't remember that other game, but it was like, you know that zombie game? There was a lot of zombie games like Dead Island. Nope. Let's get off that matter. Okay, I'm done. Can't remember the name of that zombie game, but Far Cry, it's basically, I think it might be like Far Cry. Because that's what it seemed like. It seemed like you walk around, you do missions, you can do side quests, like side quests galore, hopefully. Not so much like Dragon Age Inquisition. I mean, it's fine to have that, but don't have the hype of, I hope do not have the hype of Destiny and turn out like a piece of dookie like Destiny did. Yeah. I hope that whoever makes Firewatch doesn't overhype the game too much. Speaking of the stinky pile of dookie called Destiny, they just had to add something, didn't they? When they added this segment, that's the time I literally said, alright, I'm going on break. Came back 5 minutes later, it was over. Seriously. I mean, no, I'm kidding. I watched it out of pain, but Destiny, just in case anybody who ever cares. They didn't really say anything about Destiny besides there was like a new thing. I forgot what it was. But who really cares? The game's been out for like a year and a half. It was a stinky pile of overhyped dookie and over-advertisement. And it shouldn't have. I don't know why, but people love the freaking game. And I don't get it. I seriously don't get it. But on to the next, because the next one I'm very hyped about. Not hyped, but like high expectations for. And by high expectations, I mean I hope it's better than Assassin's Creed Unity, because that thing, oh my god, the frame rate of that game was horrendous. And now I just messed up my hair. Dang it. Well, anyway, the frame rate of that game was down the commode. I mean, you could have taken the frame rate, stuffed it into like a stinky pile of dookie, and it'll be the same. And that's what the frame rate of Assassin's Creed Unity was, in my opinion, in my experience. And I played. I didn't even play the game. I didn't even have the game for my console. I had it I played it from another person's console, and I played it, and it was an Xbox One, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. It was either Xbox One or PS4 I played it on. But the frame rate went down the commode, and so did the gameplay. When that frame rate, frame rate. No, I'm done. My life. The frame rate went down to the commode, so did my gameplay, because I couldn't figure out how to do stuff. I couldn't do stuff because it was lagging, and I got pissed. Point made. Bam. Anyway. Finally getting to the point. Assassin's Creed Syndicate was announced. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. It is coming to PS4 and probably other consoles, of course. But the protagonist this time is female. Yes, my friends. It's female. There's not much else I could tell you about it. Assassin's Creed Syndicate is in London, like I've already told you. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Don't. It is in London in the 19th century, I think. I'm almost certain. And like normal, they didn't tell you anything about the gameplay or nothing like that. Now there were these games that they had announced, which were really freaking weird. All of these are side scrollers. I'm gonna read off of it. Okay. Ronin, Eater, Mother Russia, Crossing Souls are all side scrollers. They didn't tell us really anything about it. I was just like, we're already on the last page? Dang it. But anyway, they didn't really tell us anything about it, so I'm just gonna go on to the next one. And for you, for longtime gamers, you are going to be excited about this one. I think it was on the... can't remember what it was. It was an old one. It wasn't Sega, I don't think. It was, oh no, I can't remember. But anyway, Shenmue 3 is being funded through Kickstarter. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's making a return. It's been a long time since there's been a Shenmue game. And I guess nobody wants to back him up, but I don't really know why. Then again, I'm a youngster when it comes to the history of games, and he's been in the business, I guess, for a long time. But he's being funded by Kickstarter. So if you want to, you can go fund him with that on Kickstarter. I'm not doing an ad. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm just saying. I might actually help him, because I've never played a game like that. I'm actually gonna look for that the next time I go buy a game. See if I can get a Shenmue game. I've never even heard of that. Afterwards, this is actually gonna be really exciting for me. Batman Arkham Knight is back. Yes. Gameplay actually was shown. Very interesting. Okay, so it actually started off like this. This is literally how it started. Here, imagine this. The camera's panning up to Joker's dead body, and he's in a furnace of some kind, and he's being cremated. So Joker's dead, and I'm pretty sure that was the ending of the last game. I'm not completely certain on that. Don't quote me on that either. Just don't quote me on anything. Unless I tell you to. Don't do it until I tell you to. Okay, no, I'm done. And what happened was, they panned up and Joker was in a furnace and he got cremated. And then it goes into the streets of Arkham, I guess. And Batman was talking. I'm pretty sure it's either Batman or is this cop guy that was talking, and he was basically saying he knows that there's going to be an outburst in the city. It's just because Joker died, he just doesn't know when, and he can feel it in his bones, basically. And then the cop goes in this like little diner cafe shop kind of thing. And then he has his coffee, and then he has his newspaper. He sits down, and then this guy comes up, and he's just like, "Excuse me, sir," but he's smoking in the far corner. Pretty sure in the back corner. And so okay, and then the cop says, "Okay, fine." This is all in like first person mode, by the way. And he says fine. And he goes to check it out, and he tells him, "Excuse me, sir, no smoking in here." The guy who's sitting down at that booth turns to him. He has no face. He has you couldn't tell who he was. He has blood all over his face. At first I thought, this is Joker. This has got to be Joker. And then I looked at his face, and I was just like, that's not Joker. I don't know who that is. And I read comic books. I say that. I read comic books. I don't read them that much anymore. But, yeah, the best way I can describe it is it was kind of like a like from Alien, those necromorphs. It's kind of like what that is, but it's like in human form. I wouldn't say zombie, but the thing is, it acts kind of like a zombie because it wants to bite him. But the cop ends up killing him. I can't speak today. Jesus, man, I need to learn how to speak. And that's basically the whole trailer of that. And then they have this oh my god. Oh, Project Morpheus. Virtual reality. Yeah, PS4 is going for that. I might have to go to a third part. Jesus. What it basically is, it's basically that that goggle thing, I forget what it's called. The Oculus. Basically what that is, it's pretty colors with white and there's blue on the back. Alright, I'm gonna have to split the part. I'll see you in the next part. I hope you can check it out.